Welcome to One Life, the podcast where we embrace the journey of living fully and intentionally in every area of life. My name is Matt Farnham, and while I don't have it all figured out, I'm walking this journey with you, convinced we don't have to choose between a thriving career and thriving relationships, health, and purpose. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. And together we'll explore how to create work-life harmony, reject the lies of comparison, steward our gifts, and embrace the life God desires for all of us. Welcome to One Life.
Welcome back to the One Life podcast. Thank you for listening and being a part of this One Life community. I believe we were created for more. I believe we were created to crush it and thrive in business and in personal life. Not either or, but both and. A life and a business that fuel each other. Better life, better business. So that's what this community is all about, is to lock arms and be on this journey together. This is episode 3. Episode 1, I shared my burden with you, which is really kind of the why behind this podcast. What led me to here. The journey I shared with you in episode 2, which was my story, right? So the journey that got us here. And then episode 3 is my hope. I want to share my hope for you, my hope for what this podcast could be, and my hope for what we can create together. So to summarize what some of that is, I want to see us start to experience victory in a lot of these areas, victory in balancing the marriage and the family, or that harmony between the two, the kids and the community and the contribution, all those things aligned with our business. I want to see us crushing in all areas of life. And by the way, victory doesn't mean that we've arrived. Victory just means we're living victorious more often, right? That's what the goal is. And we can do that by locking arms together. All ships rise when we're doing this together. So I want to see you walking in victory over comparison, walking in victory over perfectionism, over this performance that we're all programmed with in this world, and getting some handles and tools for marriage, for crushing it in our marriage, pouring into our spouse at the same time that we have a healthy and growing business. Same thing for our kids as our parenting while we're running the business, right? And just really having that full, fulfilling family and other loved ones in our life. You know, you'll hear me say this often, but there's no rich like relationship rich. I want that for me, and I want that for you. Also, thriving in our health, both physically and mentally. Our communities strengthened, generous living life with our resources on our fingertips. And again, aligning your purpose and your faith and your family with your business. So that's the goal. My hope is for you to stop feeling like you have to choose between success and who and what matters most in your life. My hope is for you to see that success isn't just status or money or some type of horizon that we're chasing, but it's about impact. It's about living a life that's fulfilling and using your gifts for the plan and purpose that God has intended for all of us. And my hope is for you to stop comparing, stop striving for the approval of man and for those around us, and really start designing a life that's aligned with who you were created to be, that's really fulfilling, again, with purpose and vision and meaning and all those things, right? So we do this by, again, living from approval, not for it, because when we can live from approval, it changes everything. So we're going to talk about that. So in light of all that, let me ask you a few questions. Are you living the life that you were designed for? Are you being intentional with the time that you've been given? And are you building something that truly matters? This isn't just a podcast, it's a movement. And I want you to be a part of it. And the best way to grow is together. The best way to live this one life is to, again, surround ourselves with others on the same journey, to lock arms together, tug on the same rope, right? Because when we do that, all ships rise. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to follow and subscribe. Don't miss an episode. Engage. And I want you to share this podcast. Get some people around you that need to, want to grow in these same areas. And let's lock arms and do this together. And I want you to join the conversation. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what is it that you're struggling with to find this harmony between balancing it all, right? Between work and life and family and business and all these different things. I want you to let me know where you're intentional about wanting to grow, what areas. So reach out to me, wherever you're listening to this or however you're following this podcast, or shoot me a DM on social, Instagram, whatever. But I want to hear from you. Engage, and let's get this conversation started.
I hope this episode encouraged you today. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, and rating the podcast. It truly means the world to me. And be sure to visit theonelifepodcast.com to join our community. That's where you'll find updates on virtual meetups, special events, and more. And remember, God created you on purpose for a purpose. You don't have to choose between a life of significance and a thriving business. You were made for both. This is One Life.